Infinity Nikki has recently released a ton of news about their new features, new optimizations, and even teased a bunch of content coming with the new 1.2 update. We're going to go through it. I want to talk about the things that I'm most excited about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing that I want to discuss is a tweet that they recently posted that says, Infinity Nikki, new year, new optimizations shine together. As we bid farewell to the old and welcome the new, it's time for a fresh start. With the new year comes a batch of optimizations you've eagerly awaited in Infinity Nikki. We've gathered millions of suggestions and ideas through in-game surveys and feedback. We sincerely appreciate your participation and support for Infinity Nikki. They also posted the link for the questionnaire and the news post that they have over on their website. And that's what we're going to be looking at today, as well as some photos that they posted. But let's start here with the news. And I'm not going to read this whole thing because this is very, very long. I will have it linked down in the description for you if you want to go read all of the details. But I feel like it's important to focus in on the things that I am highly looking forward to because there's a lot of stuff in here. Now, I am not a mobile device player, but I know that a lot of people are. So the first section, they are talking about different optimizations that are coming for mobile players. Obviously, this includes performance enhancements, but I think the standout here is the improvement of the purification aiming system. Apparently, it is difficult for mobile users to hit their targets, so they are working on improving that. The next bit of information we have is about the whim cycle, and I know this is one that a lot of people are going to be excited about. I've heard a lot of people complaining about the whim cycle controls. This one does specifically say something about the controls on mobile, but I hope that it means they're optimizing it for PC and PlayStation players as well. I don't necessarily have any issues with controlling the whim cycle, but one of my biggest pet peeves with it, and one of the main reasons I never use it, is because if I fall in the water, it disappears. I can never find it again, but they are changing that. So if you do fall in the water, you will now respawn in riding mode, I assume right next to the water where you fell in. Plus, they also mentioned here that they are going to be expanding whim cycle locations to more than just the breezy meadow, so super exciting. They also discussed some changes to the opening prologue scene and the tutorials. I've never really had any issues with this. I do think the prologue was long, but I really enjoyed my experience with it. So I'm already far enough in the game that I don't think this will really impact me much. But if it was something that bothered you before, they are taking note of that and they are working to change it. Now, this is one of my favorites. This is a top update feature for me. This is something that I have been wanting them to add, especially once they optimize the accessories in styling challenges. I've wanted this even more, so I'm going to read through this one, their exact wording. Previously, we addressed the issue of having to compare accessories one by one to achieve the highest score. But we haven't forgotten our promise to introduce the high score outfit and recommendation feature. Once the optimization is done, you can quickly apply high scoring outfit recommendations with this feature. I love this so much. So if you aren't sure what this is talking about, when you go into a styling challenge, you have to go into each individual category to pick an item from each one. So for example, hair, top, bottom, socks, shoes, all of the different accessories, you go in one by one, even though it's already recommending for you your highest scoring pieces right at the top. So this feature is going to be what is seemingly a one-click feature, which will put all of those pieces on for you, and you can just go with that. Obviously, you could change something if you wanted to, but for me, I always just pick that first piece. I really don't care what I look like in the styling challenges. I just want to win them. The next three features that they're talking about are just more optimizations. So it looks like they're going to adjust the material refresh times. They're adding PC key bindings, which I do find interesting. I feel like I'm too used to the ones that they have right now that I probably won't change anything, but I do love the ability for people to customize. And I think more than anything, this is just a great accessibility feature for games to have. And they also mentioned improving the tracking on the mini-map as well, making it easier to locate the items that are tracked on the map. Okay, now here we go. We have to talk about this one because, are you kidding me? Update for Momo's camera are on the way. Once the optimization is done, you will be able to take photos while using the shrinking ability. Plus, future development plans also include a vertical photo mode, offering a convenient way to take vertical shots, plus group photos with Momo and interactive poses with Momo. I am so excited to be able to take pictures with Momo. I was always curious if they were ever going to add this feature because I know technically Momo's the one taking the pictures, but I assume they will have some kind of tripod mode where you can use the camera and have Momo come over and be in the pictures. I hope there's also a Momo only mode as well, because for me, any additional features you can add to the camera is always a good thing. So give me all of the options. They also throw in a couple more things down here at the bottom, like the S-Sling tracking feature is currently under development, so you'll be able to locate specific S-Slings based on the drops that you need, so that's pretty cool. And they'll also be making improvements to the mobile frame rates, but apparently that's a little bit more difficult to do and will be kind of a long-term process. So all of these things, very excited about them. They don't all impact me, but any improvements to the game are great. Most exciting, the improvements for the styling challenge and Momo's camera mode. I honestly cannot wait. They also posted a second tweet which reads, Infinity Nikki Special Issue Volume 1, Dev's Hidden Gems. The countdown to Infinity Nikki version 1.2 is on, but the dev team just couldn't keep all the fun to themselves. Take a look at the images and let your imagination run wild. What surprises and upgrades are coming your way? We can't wait to see your light bulb moments. If there's anything else you'd like to know from the dev team, or if you have ideas for how we can communicate better, feel free to leave a comment and let us know. Plus, they added that they sent us a special gift in the mail, so we are going to check that out too. But with this tweet, they included a bunch of different pictures, which are supposed to hint at different things that they're going to be adding for the 1.2 update. So with this first set of pictures, it says, we love Mirrorland for these beautiful moments. There's a picture of horses in the sky. There's a picture of hot air balloons, a carousel, and some kind of water effects. Obviously, this part is all speculation because I don't have any of these answers. I'm assuming that each one of these photo reels, they're all related to each other, but I don't know that for a fact. Maybe this is hinting at us taking pictures with these different things, but I feel like we can already go on a hot air balloon ride. But what else are you gonna do with horses in the sky? Part of me is kind of hoping that the carousel is an item similar to the birdcage item that we got this time, because can you imagine the outfit that would go along with a carousel? Then we have So Glad You're Here With Me. There's a picture of a campfire, two pictures with two characters in it, and a picture of a girl in a dress in the meadow. My mind immediately goes to multiplayer here. I don't know if it necessarily means multiplayer in the sense that people can come over, but the two pictures with two different characters seems like they're taking a photo and then mailing it to someone. So that makes me think we're going to be able to send pictures to other people. Personally, I'm excited about the thought of any additional multiplayer features because right now, other than just adding someone as a friend and then seeing other pictures that people have taken around Mirrorland, there's really not much else that you can do. Next up, we have Ready for a New Adventure. And all of these photos to me hint at like the cutscenes for new storyline quests. We have someone fighting, someone flying in the air, we have Momo, and a bouquet of flowers. I think I'm almost finished with the Chapter 8 content at this point. Haven't finished the first miracle outfit, and I know that I have the second one to work on after that. So it's not like I'm out of content, but I do like the idea of more story content coming for people who are completely caught up, and I know that I'm going to want more once I am caught up myself. And last up, we have more flowers, but more than just flowers. And this one is very clear to me, probably the most clear out of all of them. They are showing off the mobile improvements here. You have someone holding a mobile phone, and then the flowers and the whimsicle. So I think this means that mobile players will finally be able to see all of the flowers around Mirrorland, which is super exciting because they are beautiful. And obviously we already know about the whimsicle improvements coming for mobile because they talked about that in the news story that we already went through. Then they have another set of 4 different groups of these images, and this one says, look at these details. It has drawings of Momo and Nikki, and I assume that this is highlighting the new camera mode features. So hopefully we can take cute little pictures of Momo with fireworks and sitting on this bench. Here comes even more fun. This one feels the most obscure to me for some reason. I can't tell if that's an S-ling writing on something. And then you've got fireworks and used fireworks or something. I don't know. Maybe this is something to do with an event coming up that has to do with fireworks, but I still have no idea what that first picture means. Stylist, time for a break. I feel like this one might hint at different mini games that we're getting. That top one almost looks like she's throwing something. And just the text being time for a break, to me, it feels like it's stopping what you're doing. You're not doing anything in the story and you're doing like side quests. And the last one in this set says, looking for something special. There are different decorations in a house and in the water. I'm trying not to tell myself that this means anything to do with decorating. I feel like it's more likely that this is a new event that's coming, and these decorations are going to be up for that event. So that is all of the news information that they tweeted about, but they did mention this item that we are supposed to receive in the mail, and I have not claimed it yet. So this says, special gift, light me up. Dear stylist, thank you for your unwavering love and support. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to gift each of you with Light Me Up, a 4-star hair accessory. May it light up your new year and let your brilliance shine through. So we're going to claim this, and it is literally a light bulb that you wear on your head. So let's go in here and check out what this looks like. I'm going to switch over to my pink outfit because I do think it's going to look better with that. And then let's come in here and try to find it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I actually love it because it looks like the ones that the Fey-Wish sprites have, and I've always wanted that. It's so cute. I love stuff like this. I think it's perfect for them to release things like this when they decide to tease new content. This is limited time, so make sure you open up the game and get it from your mailbox so it doesn't go away. So I would love to know, what are you most excited about with this update, and even the features that they've mentioned for the future, or what other speculations do you have? Leave all of those down in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate if you'd like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.